Good afternoon. This is Ken Long from Tortoise Capital with an update of the silver, wheat, and swing trade and day trade and intraday trade that we talked about at the live trading workshop, and then was the subject of a case study last week. So this is weekly, and the green up arrow here is where we initiated the position, and we looked at the possibility of it finding support here around 2250, and then reestablishing this channel trade essentially between 20 and 40. And so on a weekly basis, it's had two higher closes in a row with higher highs, so that looks really favorable. And now a breakout above about 25 would be very interesting, and then that runs into some resistance over here. So if it can get through this green line at around 25 and hold, that's very favorable. And then it's got to get through the middle of this congestion and then close above the next week back close right here. It's got to really get up around 27 would be the next price of interest, and then around 30. Maybe that's 29.5 to get above this weekly close, looking back 3 weeks. And then all of this pain would be obviously gone. That would also represent about a 50% move off the bottom from where we were stalking it down here around 20. So on a weekly basis, this is looking pretty good. Shift down to the daily, and now it looks really good. What I like about free stock charts is it keeps the reference line scaled to the time of the chart, which is kind of cool. So this is where we, on the 23rd, where we started working the and actually the 24th of April, where we started working this hard. And you see it's run up to about 25, held support, run up to 25 again, at three higher closes in a row here, which ain't bad. But now really it's got to, for this to have the next leg up, it's clearly got to get above 25 and then get up here and close this gap and then close higher than 2650-ish up in here for this really to be a serious move, to have any kind of thought of getting to 30 and then all the way back to 40. But on a daily basis, this looks really decent to me. The hourly trade and this is all from this week, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. That's a favorable week, and it actually flirted with getting above 25 momentarily on Friday. This was very tradable intraday when price left the river. Very nice intraday move. It came back and held support above the river, and the river is flat. The river is quiet on an hourly basis, and it looks like this now is the new fair value around 24 and a quarter, 24 and a half. But again, it's got to get above this key price level here. We could even drag that down if we wanted to refine our estimate and say it has to get above the top of the ribbon, which would be just around 25. So I kind of like that as the marker for the next run. And then if it does, there's really no resistance between 25 and 27. This move could go pretty quickly in the same way that this move from 22 to 25 happened pretty quick. This next move could go pretty quick too. So I like the way that looks. On the 3-minute basis, let's dial this in a little bit more. And this is our lazy W formation here, and really like this inside that circle where you can, let's see if we can do that, make that a little easier to see. Yeah, so inside that circle what we had was a gap up, initial move up, pull back to the edge of the river, and now the regression line crossover occurs. The 30 leaves the river. The VWAP acts as support, and then you get a really nice run from 24.5 to 25.20. So that's a 70-cent move, and if we're managing typically 20 to 30 cents in here, that's anywhere from a 2 to a 3 hour move. in that first run-up. Now, the rest of the day didn't look like anybody wanted to hold that over the weekend. However, I do like the relatively strong finish. It held approximately where it opened up, so this I'm seeing this 24 and a quarter acting as support here. And then if it gets here above 25, I'm taking that as a strong signal of a potential another gain. I would put another tactical line like right in here, really 25.20. If it gets above 25.20, that looks really good. So those would be my those are the points where I'm expecting an explosive takeoff on Monday if that keeps going. So in general, then. I really like the way silver wheaten is putting in this bottom, and the last time that it did that, you'll notice this move 24 to 40. That's exactly the kind of cycling that this silver miner goes through, and there was a lot of support around 27, and so I think we'll see. Certainly, by the time it gets above 28. Above this green line, everybody will be a believer, so I'm going to try to make some money inside this space here with those key prices marked off as noted, starting off by being a tactical trader intraday on 3 minutes and then trying to let those positions grow as we go. So that's some ideas on swing trading silver wheaten. We'll try to keep this updated every week because I expect we'll be talking about this one for a while. So thanks for your kind attention.